$15. Yeah, but we got Ace is here, John. So we were going to
Good.
patch him through right now. The one and only.
Excellent.
There he
Ace,
is. Ace, how
Ace.
are you? So great to see you.
Am I on the air?
Yep. Yeah, we can see you, Ace.
Ah,
How you doing?
been working all day in my studio, so I'm a little fried, but
You're looking
uh,
good.
I'm happy to be on the show, and I'll do anything for John. We've known each other forever.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
Ace.
And
Thank
Ace,
you
do
so
you
much,
remember
Ace.
meeting John for the first time? When did you guys first meet? Do you have any memories of that?
He was about 16 when his parents brought him to a Kiss concert in the 70s. Is that right, John?
Very close. It was right when Frehley's Comet started in the '80s. But I was 16 or 17, and that was many years ago. And I'm 51 now, so we've known each other since I was in my teens.
Yeah, long time.
Been amazing.
Right
Amazing.
on.
So, Ace, tell us about what you're working on. You're laser focused on building a real recording studio, and I'm not talking about a computer with Pro Tools. You're like you got construction going on. You're building a real studio.
Well, it's not the first studio I've ever built. If you remember, in the 70s when I lived in Wilton, Connecticut, I spent $800,000 building a studio underground next to my home. But, studios are nothing new to me, and I design them wherever I go, wherever I live. I always have a place to work. But, the new place I'm in now has a 3,000 square foot basement. So I got plenty of room. So I made a large control room, and I just was finishing up the drum room today. And after the new year, I'm going to start recording my new album right in the
Wow.
basement.
Wow,
Nice.
that's
And,
amazing. I was going to ask you, Ace.
the beauty of it is because of this virus, everybody's supposed to stay home. Well, I don't have a problem staying home now because I work from my house anyway.
Right. Perfect, Ace.
Wow. So Ace, you're already writing the music and then you'll record it, or you're waiting until you finish the studio to begin writing music?
No, I've been writing all along. Plus, I have tracks that I've already recorded that I have to revisit and decide whether they have a chance to make it on my new studio record, or have to be rewritten, or are just good the way they are. And I got people sending me song ideas constantly. John has sent me some ideas.
Cool.
My road manager Pat Lamarck and other people keep sending me stuff. So little by little, it's an ongoing process, and it evolves as it goes.
Right on. Well, I know you're not with us for very long tonight, but I did want to touch upon the new music video that came out today for "I'm Down" off of Origins Volume 2. The adventures of the Space Bear continue in this new music video. It's a great watch, and there's so many little nuggets for us hardcore Ace fans in there. Did you help come up with the concept for this video and the space trucking video?
I had nothing to do with it. The record company has this great video guy who makes funny videos, and I think Ken Kulick and Scott Givens has a lot to do with the ideas. But they just, put it together and showed it to me. But in computer lingo, there's a lot of Easter eggs in it.
Right, right on. Right on. And back to your new album, Origins 2, which is out now, a great collection of covers, a lot of really cool special guests. I wanted to ask you about one of them specifically, Lita Ford. How long have you known Lita?
Well, I remember touring with Lita when she was in the Runaways. I went out with Jackie Fox for a short period of time. You know, and I've known Lita, and I've known Joan, and all the girls from the Runaways, and I'm still good friends with Lita and Joan. And I also bumped into Jackie Fox about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, when I had a record party at the Rainbow in LA. And she's still kicking and
Nice.
rocking.
Cool. John?
Thank God
Hey,
everybody's still around.
yeah.
You
So
know,
Ace, you had a lot of great artists on this record. You
come
had
again?
you had your good friend John Five. You had Robin Zander. People from back in the '70s. People from now, And you even had Bruce Kulick from formerly a Kiss on a song. How was that? How did you put that together?
Well, that was great. I mean, Bruce, when I did the Kiss cruise a couple of years ago, Bruce was on it as well. And, he heard I was doing an Origins Volume 2 album, and he expressed interest in performing on a track. So I said, you're more than welcome to. And, we're both big fans of Jimi Hendrix. So, we picked that song for him to play a solo on. It worked out great.
Totally, Ace. Yeah. Now, Ace, I can't wait to see the recording studio. And tell us something just unique about this studio that you're doing.
Well, what's probably different about this studio than any other studio I've had in the past is that there's going to be a star mural on the ceiling. I'm using these new technology LED lights that I can change colors, and also they react to the sound. So when I'm doing a playback of a song, the whole room will change colors just because of the music, and it's going to be a trip. I mean, I haven't installed the LEDs yet, but I have a sample of them on one strip, and but by the beginning of January, the first week in January, we'll probably be full tilt.
Awesome, Ace. And I know that you have some plans in the future about expanding it, not only as a recording studio, but into a video studio where you've got edit rooms, and
Wow.
people can cut movies and videos there as well, and film scoring, which is something I know that you've always wanted to do.
Yeah, I'm setting up a video editing suite where you can edit rock videos, and I mean, I have 5 acres, so you could even shoot a video here if I wanted to. And like I said, the basement is 3,000 square feet, so there's plenty of room to. And even my drum room has a little stage in it, that probably you could do some shooting in there as well. So I mean, it's going to be a multifaceted, multimedia studio, and I'm real excited about it.
Great,
Right
Ace.
on. Well, Ace, thank you so much for taking some time to talk with us here on Talking Metal. We know you're busy with the construction of the new studio, so it means a lot that you took a few minutes to talk to us. And I got to tell you, just my suggestion, I love these new music videos so much with the cartoons and the comic book styles. I'd love to see an Ace Frehley comic book. I think, the Kiss did their comic books, but how about just an Ace comic book? I think that would be an amazing, fun thing for the fans.
I just have to find a comic book company that's willing to put it out. I'm sure. I wish Stan Lee was still alive, because I met Stan, when we did the Kiss comic, and we actually poured we each took a vial of blood and poured it in to the red ink. That's part of my DAs and all those DNAs, and part of in all those
Right. I remember that. Yeah. That's crazy to think about.
guy,
Well,
and
Ace,
great innovator and artist, and he's missed greatly by the industry.
Absolutely.
totally. So, Ace, thank you so much for taking the time out today. We wish you and everybody Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we can't wait to see you back on the road again in 2021.
I really miss
Right.
performing live. Unfortunately, because of this virus, everything has been postponed. But hopefully by the summer, and if the vaccine is as good as they say it's going to be, hopefully that'll lower the numbers that are constantly rising every day. So one day at a time. We'll see what happens. And I'd like to wish everybody Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, and all that good stuff.
Perfect,
Thank you
Ace.
so much,
Thank
Ace.
you, Ace. We really appreciate it, and we'll talk to you soon. I'll talk to
Okay,
you tomorrow.
be on the show. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll,
Thanks,
Ace.
Ace.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Take care, man.
Bye
Thanks,
All
bye.
Ace.
right, ladies and gentlemen, Ace Frehley, legendary guitar player in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Wow, it's still, John, you've hooked me up with numerous Ace interviews, and I tell you, I get like a little kid again. I start sweating, and I'm like nervous, and it's like That's the man right there.
I
That's the
know, I
man.
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you're around him a lot, so maybe you don't. I seriously, I got to take my sweatshirt off because I broke out
yeah,
into a sweat.
yeah. I no, believe it or not, even though I've been around Ace, I've practically lived with Ace, on tours. But and we work together so closely. But yeah, you still get a little nervous sometimes in front of him, and he's a great guy, and we really are happy that he took time out of his schedule to do this because Ace hasn't really been doing press at the moment because he's taking time to work on the studio. He did a lot of interviews right after his Origins 2 was released and right before it was released, but now he's taken a little hiatus from interviews, and he was cool enough to come on our special show tonight, and we
Yes.
thank him for that. And I'm going to text Ace in a couple of minutes and just say thank you for coming on. And it was fun. It was really fun. But
Cool. Well, John, we're gonna.